It's AumSum time!
What if we had two heads, rock-like and human-like?
Two AumSums. Super.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we had two heads, rock-like and human-like, we may keep on accidentally banging our human head against our rock-like head. Secondly, if we had two heads, rock-like and human-like, our rock-like head may come in very handy while dealing with thieves. Thirdly, if we had two heads, rock-like and human-like, using our rock-like head, we may suddenly become very good at football. Lastly, if we had two heads, rock-like and human-like, we may now have to compete against our own head while eating food. What if we had two heads, dinosaur-like and human-like?
Whoa, a dinosaur-like head? Awesome.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we had two heads, dinosaur-like and human-like, nobody might be left in the office. We might have to do all the work. Secondly, if we had two heads, dinosaur-like and human-like, both our heads might have very, very different styles of eating. Thirdly, if we had two heads, dinosaur-like and human-like, if our dinosaur-like head starts snoring, our entire house may shake. Lastly, if we had two heads, dinosaur-like and human-like, then aliens might start running away from us. What if we had two heads, pizza-like and human-like?
Woohoo! AumSum loves pizza.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, pizza can go bad very fast. If we had two heads, pizza-like and human-like, even our pizza-like head may go bad very fast. Secondly, if we had two heads, pizza-like and human-like, our human head may start eating the toppings of our pizza-like head. Thirdly, some pizzas are huge in size. If we had two heads, pizza-like and human-like, our human head may not have much space left. Lastly, if we had two heads, pizza-like and human-like, our pizza-like head may become very popular with kids. What if we had two heads, snake-like and human-like?
Cool. I love snakes.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we also had a snake-like head, our snake-like head may keep on hissing all night long. Secondly, if we also had a snake-like head, our snake-like head may keep on shedding its skin. We may not be so lucky in that regard. Thirdly, if we also had a snake-like head, people with ophidiophobia, as in fear of snakes, may never open their eyes anymore. Fourthly, if we also had a snake-like head, eagles and mongoose, the natural enemies of snakes, might start attacking us. Fifthly, if we also had a snake-like head, villains may start running away from us. Lastly, if we also had a snake-like head, even aliens may try to grow one more head. Results might prove to be hilarious. What if we had two heads, dog-like and human-like?
Cool. I love dogs.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we also had a dog-like head, our dog-like head may keep on barking all night long. Secondly, if we also had a dog-like head, our dog-like head may keep on licking us all day long. Thirdly, if we also had a dog-like head, both our heads may have very different ways of drinking soup. Fourthly, if we also had a dog-like head, cats may not come near us anymore. Fifthly, if we also had a dog-like head, cops may be able to catch thieves very easily now. Lastly, if we also had a dog-like head, Even aliens may try to grow one more head. Results might prove to be hilarious. What if we had 2 heads?
No big deal. I already have 2 heads.
Oh, AumSum. If we had 2 heads, we will now need to pay double for our haircut. People having a bad hair day may now get extremely frustrated. We will now need 1 more cap, glare, helmet, etc. We may not be left with much cash. Our 2 heads may think very differently. We may end up doing different things with different hands. Our 2 heads may keep on banging with each other. Our 2 heads may refuse to share items with each other. If one head starts snoring, the other one may not be able to sleep. Thieves will get caught very easily now. Aliens may start worshipping us. Sellers of shampoo bottles will suddenly double their income. What if our teeth were made of gold?
Cool. Now AumSum and his smile will become world famous.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if our teeth were made of gold, even if their teeth pain a lot, some people may never take them out. Secondly, if our teeth were made of gold, showing off our golden teeth in selfies will become a norm. Thirdly, if our teeth were made of gold, some people might sell off some of their teeth and buy a brand new car. Fourthly, if our teeth were made of gold, people with no teeth might get extremely sad. Fifthly, if our teeth were made of gold, some people may try to sell fake teeth growing potions. Many people may end up paying huge amounts of money for them. Lastly, if our teeth were made of gold, dentists might become extremely rich. What if trees turn upside down?
No problem. Then even I will turn upside down.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if trees turn upside down, fruit sellers may start shutting their shops. Secondly, some expensive properties have exquisitely landscaped gardens. If trees turn upside down, their rates might plummet. Thirdly, if trees turn upside down, doors might get blocked. Getting inside homes might prove to almost be impossible. Fourthly, if trees turn upside down, roads may get blocked. Some people may convert them into picnic spots. Fifthly, if trees turn upside down, watering the roots of huge trees will be almost impossible. Cranes may be called in action. Lastly, birds, monkeys, and squirrels love to hang out on trees. If trees turn upside down, they may start hanging out in our living rooms. What if everyone had a Batmobile?
No need. AumSum has his AumSum-mobile.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, Batman and his Batmobile have always been the center of attraction. If everyone had a Batmobile, that may no longer be the case. Secondly, if everyone had a Batmobile, villains may have an upper hand now. Superheroes might order a Batmobile. Thirdly, if everyone had a Batmobile, thieves may become extremely confident. They may wait for the cops and then drive away at the last minute. Fourthly, if everyone had a Batmobile requires a lot of gas to run. Some people may not be able to afford it. Fifthly, if everyone had a Batmobiles are expensive to maintain. Heaps of abandoned Batmobiles may be visible everywhere. Lastly, if everyone had a Batmobile, some people may get used to the fancy toys of a Batmobile. Adjusting back to an old car might prove difficult. What if we had horns?
Cool. AumSum will look awesome in horns.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, reindeers are very proud of their horns. If we had horns, reindeers might start wearing caps in protest. Secondly, in zoos, reindeers attract a lot of crowd because of their horns. If we had horns, that may not be the case anymore. Thirdly, if we had horns, people may accidentally tear their clothes while wearing them. Torn clothes may become very common. Fourthly, if we had horns, horns are not easy to handle. People may start getting stuck in a number of things. Fifthly, if we had horns, basic activities like sleeping or getting inside a car might get very difficult. Lastly, if we had horns, people with stronger horns might become more influential than people with stronger arms. What if we were made of ice cream?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, it is recommended to keep ice creams in a refrigerator. If we were made of ice cream, some people may actually start staying in one. Secondly, insects love to eat ice creams. If we were made of ice cream, we may need to wear protective suits all day long. Thirdly, ice creams easily melt in hot temperatures. If we were made of ice cream, everyone may start migrating to colder regions. Fourthly, different people like different flavors of ice cream. If we were made of ice cream, people may start trading flavors with one another. Fifthly, children love to eat ice creams. If we were made of ice cream, it will not be easy to stop them now. Lastly, ice creams are generally high in sugar. If we were made of ice cream, our blood sugar levels may blow out of proportion. What if we had 4 eyes?
Even I have 4 eyes. I can see everything.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we had 4 eyes, average players might now become great in sports. Current champions may have to double their training. Secondly, if we had 4 eyes, thieves will have their task cut out. They may get caught red-handed every single time. Thirdly, if we had 4 eyes, villains may now have the upper hand. Superheroes might start hiding from them. Fourthly, if we had 4 eyes, ophthalmologists, as in people who specialize in treating eye-related problems, may double their fees. Fifthly, if we had 4 eyes, some people may take multitasking to a different level altogether. They may get huge promotions. Lastly, pirates are known to wear a patch over one eye. If we had 4 eyes, they may have to order more patches. What if we roared like a lion?
No need. Nobody roars like AumSum.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, lions are very proud of their roar. If we roared like a lion, lions may go on a hunger strike. Secondly, many people are afraid of a lion's roar. If we roared like a lion, that will not be the case anymore. Thirdly, lions are popular in zoos because of their magnificent roar. If we roared like a lion, they will not remain that popular anymore. Fourthly, if we roared like a lion, lion may have no option but to share his crown with us. Fifthly, lions try to impress a lioness with their magnificent roar. If we roared like a lion, lions will have some serious competition. Lastly, if we roared like a lion, people will not be afraid of dogs anymore. Dogs may start taking roaring lessons. What if we were made of fire?
No need. AumSum is full of fire.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we were made of fire, villains will not be afraid anymore. Superheroes may not be able to do anything to them. Secondly, if we were made of fire, thieves will now be able to always escape from cops. Thirdly, if we were made of fire, people living in wooden houses may accidentally burn their entire house down. Fourthly, many people use water to extinguish fire. If we were made of fire, people may now start running away from water. Fifthly, food enthusiasts love to try out different varieties of food. If we were made of fire, everything they touch will now burn before they eat it. Lastly, if we were made of fire, setting up bonfires will be too easy now. Some people may accidentally put the entire forest on fire. What if buildings were made of chocolate? Wow, wow, wow! That would be a dream come true! Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if buildings were made of chocolate, before buying a building, people may start tasting it first. Secondly, if buildings were made of chocolate, everyone living in the building may also start eating it. The building may not stand for long. Thirdly, if buildings were made of chocolate, insects might pack their bags and start living inside the building. Fourthly, if buildings were made of chocolate, instead of tearing down old buildings, entire town may start feasting on it. Fifthly, chocolate is made from cocoa beans. If buildings were made of chocolate, growers of cocoa beans will be among the richest. Lastly, chocolates easily melt in hot temperatures. If buildings were made of chocolate, people may start shifting their houses to colder places. What if whales moved to cities?
Wow! Whales are so cute!
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if whales move to cities, everything may start shaking when they come out for a morning walk. Secondly, if whales move to cities, they might need huge swimming pools. No water might be left for regular swimming pools. Thirdly, if whales move to cities, a single whale might occupy an entire house. Families might have to shift outside. Fourthly, if whales move to cities, baby whales are huge in size. We may need to build big toys to keep them entertained. Fifthly, whales make loud noises. If whales move to cities to protect their ears, some people may start wearing huge headphones. Lastly, if whales move to cities, they will need extreme amounts of food. Entire city may go hungry. What if Earth was made of gold?
No problem. Even I am made of gold.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if Earth was made of gold, people who love gold may keep on digging all day long. Secondly, if Earth was made of gold, suddenly everybody will become rich. All employees may submit their resignation. Thirdly, if Earth was made of gold, some fashion enthusiasts may try to match everything that they have with the color of gold. Fourthly, if Earth was made of gold, other planets may become extremely jealous. They may order huge quantities of gold. Fifthly, if Earth was made of gold, Earth may start shining brighter than the sun. Even sun may start ordering gold. Lastly, if Earth was made of gold, Trees will have no option but to grow in gold. Golden fruits may start popping out of them. What if we had rings like Saturn?
Cool. AumSum looks smashing in a ring.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we had rings like Saturn, people may keep on colliding with each other. Secondly, if we had rings like Saturn, Saturn would probably not like this. It may give away its rings. Thirdly, if we had rings like Saturn, sleeping on the bed will not be possible anymore. Like horses, people may have to get used to standing and sleeping. Fourthly, animals are very proud of their big claws, sharp teeth, and strong horns. If we had rings like Saturn, even they might start ordering rings. Fifthly, if we had rings like Saturn, some people may cover their rings with gold. Their rings will not be safe anymore. Lastly, if we had rings like Saturn, some people may get obsessed with their rings. They may keep on cleaning them all day long. What if we were made of diamonds?
No need. I'm already made of diamonds.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we were made of diamonds, diamonds are extremely hard. People may start walking scratch-free from any accident. Secondly, if we were made of diamonds, everyone will now become super rich. One may just sell a single hair and buy a house. Thirdly, if we were made of diamonds, people who are afraid of thieves may start living inside lockers. Fourthly, if we were made of diamonds, our bones may not break anymore. Many doctors may start a new profession. Fifthly, if we were made of diamonds, gold jewelry may lose its charm. Even thieves may not be interested. Lastly, if we were made of diamonds, all employees may quit. Boss will have to do all the work. What if we lived on the moon?
Oh no! I just bought a house!
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, moon is roughly 1/4 the size of Earth. If we lived on the moon, we may have to live in extremely crowded spaces. Secondly, if we lived on the moon, there's almost no water on the moon. People may start taking quick shower trips to Earth. Thirdly, if we lived on the moon, there's no oxygen on the moon. Fashionistas will have no option but to wear astronaut costumes. Fourthly, surface of the moon is filled with craters. If we lived on the moon, we may have to live inside one. Fifthly, gravity on the moon is much weaker. If we lived on the moon, kids will love jumping around. Lastly, if we lived on the moon, lunar days are much longer. People may start dozing off. What if dinosaurs were our pets?
Cool. I always wanted Dinosaur as a pet.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if dinosaurs were our pets, dogs and cats may pack their bags and move to a different planet. Secondly, if dinosaurs were our pets, dinosaurs have huge appetite. We may have to skip our dinner. Thirdly, if dinosaurs were our pets, entire family may have to work as a team in order to tie a rope around the dinosaur's neck. Fourthly, if dinosaurs were our pets, instead of taking the dinosaur around for a walk, the other way round may become a reality. Fifthly, if dinosaurs were our pets, thieves will definitely start looking for a new profession. Lastly, some dinosaurs are huge in size. If dinosaurs were our pets, they may need a bigger house than us. What if we were made of steel?
No need. I am stronger than steel.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we were made of steel, now people will have no fear of breaking their bones. Ordinary people may perform extraordinary stunts. Secondly, if we were made of steel, superheroes might start running away from villains. Thirdly, if we were made of steel, Superman, popularly known as the Man of Steel, may go back to his home planet. Fourthly, if we were made of steel, thieves may come out of hiding. Cops may have no choice but to run away. Fifthly, if we were made of steel, bodybuilders will not be satisfied with weights anymore. They may start lifting everything up. Lastly, if we were made of steel, nobody may need to go to a doctor anymore. What if we lived near a volcano?
Cool. AumSum is not afraid of a volcano.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we lived near a volcano, temperatures near volcanoes are super high. People may start sweating buckets. Secondly, if we lived near a volcano, wooden houses may burn down very easily. Thirdly, volcanic eruptions can cause earthquakes. If we lived near a volcano, even if we survive a volcano, an earthquake will surely bring our house down. Fourthly, if we live near a volcano, instead of waterfalls, people may start installing magma falls in their homes. Fifthly, if we live near a volcano, whenever a volcano erupts, families might pack their bags for a holiday. Kids might love this. Lastly, if we live near a volcano, temperatures are very high near a volcano. Ice creams will immediately melt away. What if mountains started walking?
Ha ha. Mountains can never walk.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if mountains started walking, when the biggest mountains on Earth start walking, entire cities might start shaking. Secondly, if mountains started walking, people who live on mountains may wake up in a completely different place. Thirdly, if mountains started walking, ice-clad mountains may bring snowfall wherever they go. Fourthly, if mountains started walking, mountains may move whenever they wish. Tourists may be in for a rude shock. Fifthly, if mountains started walking, rivers may change their course. Cities might suddenly get flooded. Lastly, if mountains started walking, mountain climbers will find it extremely difficult to hold on. What if snakes started flying?
Ha! Snakes can never fly.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if snakes started flying, birds may give up flying. They may start moving like snakes. Secondly, if snakes started flying, people with ophidiophobia, as in fear of snakes, may shift to a different planet. Thirdly, if snakes started flying, rats, the primary target of snakes, might start taking flying lessons. Fourthly, if snakes started flying, eagles and hawks will now find it extremely difficult to catch a snake. Fifthly, if snakes started flying, when snakes land on the terrace to take a break, entire building may get empty very fast. Lastly, if snakes started flying, other reptiles might get inspired. Even they might try their hand at flying. What if Earth became bigger than Sun?
Nobody can be bigger than AumSum.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if Earth became bigger than Sun, now Sun will have no option. It will have to start orbiting around Earth. Secondly, if Earth became bigger than Sun, Earth will now become the center of attraction. Sun may pack its bags. Thirdly, if Earth became bigger than Sun, traveling around planet Earth may now take years. Fourthly, if Earth became bigger than Sun, one sun may not be enough. We may need to install artificial suns. Fifthly, if Earth became bigger than Sun, all other planets may now be called as dwarf planets. Lastly, if Earth became bigger than Sun, Earth's gravity may become too strong. Other planets may have no option but to become Earth's moon.